Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Anthony, how many times have you went to a website and found that you can't even use it?
Dan, way too many times, and I'll tell you, it is so annoying because it keeps me up at night. Not only websites are inaccessible to the blind, but they're inaccessible to most disabilities. Also, aside from websites, it's the e-commerce store.
You know how many times I've gone to a website, I want to spend some money, I want to buy a t-shirt, a mug, something, because I want to support them, I love them, and I can't because the website doesn't say anything. It's a bunch of images.
It's images that aren't labeled, and it's really frustrating. But did you know there's a solution?
There's a professional that can fix that for you and find a price that'll rip the pants right off of your legs.
It's our newest sponsor, Inclusive Web. And that not only can they find a solution for you, but if you're curious, is my website accessible to the disabled community?
How much is this going to cost me?
Well,
what's the deal? What do I need to do? They have a free offer.
Free offer to check if your website or e-commerce is accessible, and if not, they will help you find a price that works for everyone to get it going.
Inclusive, INCLUSIVE web.co/4badeyes. Tell them again, Anthony.
That's right, Dan. There is no more excuses, ladies and gentlemen. You go to inclusiveweb.co/FOURBADEYES today. Let's get back to it. Four bad eyes. Four bad eyes. Four bad eyes. Four bad eyes.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey, I had a dream that all blind could see, deaf could hear, crippled could walk, and we all got along in a beautiful world.
And that world starts right here.
Right now.
In Studio 4 with Anthony Ferraro and Dan Mancina.
That's it, baby.
That was an exciting little beginning there.
Yeah, let us know what you think of our new intro.
Playing with the old Roadcaster 2.
Playing with fire.
Shout out.
Woo! Got the new interface, new studio, new clothes, new hairdo.
New beard.
New beard that needs to get shaved right off. He won't let me do it, folks.
One day.
Oh, we got big news, though.
What's the news?
We got a phone number.
Oh!
Woo!
You want me to pull? Hey, let me pull that number up. Let me pull that number up.
Pull that number up, babe.
Let me get this
You
going
can
here.
call in to us, leave a voicemail, and we'll play it on the pod. Ask us questions, ask us for advice, ask us, whatever problem you're running into in life. It doesn't have to be blind related. It could be anything across the spectrum. And
I'm coming. Keep going.
and we got it set up. You could even call it just to say how much you love the pod.
I got it.
We'll end each episode going to voicemails and listening to them and answering your questions and shouting you out. So if you want to ask someone to marry you on the podcast, you can call in and ask them to marry you.
Engagements are welcome.
Engagements are welcome.
Here we go. The number to call
Get ready for this, folks.
You're going to want to do 1. This is American area code.
+1.
908 349 1480.
That is awesome.
1480, yeah.
You know, that's incredible.
So 908 349
1480. Call in, folks. We welcome all calls.
We even got a couple of voicemails we're going to play later. We got a first couple.
Got 2 already. So and if you forget the number, it's going to be in the description. Don't worry.
You can find it on the Instagram page.
Also,
Find
yes.
that post.
You could find it all, folks.
We actually did something we said we were gonna do.
Yeah.
We always think we should do that.
Yeah, we did
it.
We did it.
Did it, Jer?
We did it, Jerry. Yeah, so speaking of dreams, I had a scary dream last night that I went to a world championship. And normally I'm prepared, Jerry. I go there already. Oh, we got another
Whoa!
another call in.
Oh, another call.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Keep
We got
'em
people
coming
calling in. Keep them coming, folks.
Is that your ringtone?
Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
Fancy.
Gonna shoot you right down. It's the blues, baby. But I had this dream. I always go to my tournaments very prepared, Jerry. I'm on weight, very close to weight, maybe like 2 or 3 pounds in range, and always prepared. But in my dream, I came to consciousness. I was suddenly conscious, and the dream started with me in another country with the team. I don't know what country we were in.
Team USA.
But we had to we had weigh-ins like in 2 days. And then I was like feeling my body, and I knew from feeling myself that I was
You're
way
overweight.
over. Like I was like thick. My wrist, I can always tell from my wrist, right, Charles? Shout out.
Charles.
When I could fit my hand really snug around my wrist. No.
Hear that hummingbird in the window?
Yeah. But I felt myself, I started getting anxiety because I was like, oh, I'm definitely not on weight. I felt bloated, and I stepped on the scale, and I was 15 pounds over,
Whoa.
Jerry. And it was very nerve-wracking. It was so real. Like, so, you ever have those dreams that are just so freaking real? You wake up thankful.
Classic one you always had. A lot of people have is like you're in high school and I can't find my locker and I'm like late for a class or
I
something.
never had that
A
one.
lot of high school ones.
Really? You ever have the one where you're driving, but you're blind in your dream?
No, I
Oh,
wish.
it's a scary one, Jerry. I've been in the driver's seat, couldn't see a thing, and I'm in
Dodging
control of
potholes.
this freaking car. It's going really fast, and I wake up in a panic.
It's not good, dude.
You ever fall asleep in class and you wake up like
Driving,
in a
hitting
jolt?
pedestrians while they're screaming at me, let's just be friends. Something like that.
You ever wake up in class like in a jolt where you're like, whoa, hopefully no one noticed. How long was I asleep for? Was I snoring?
Mm-hmm.
And then the class is so quiet because you're in the middle of an assignment.
Wipe the drool off your face.
I hate that.
That was my intro to my Super Shoes skate park. Was one of the teachers let us go in there and we drew on the desk like the Super Shoes logo and everything.
What is Super Shoes?
There's a video from my high school days. And I was like passed down on the desk, my head down. And then it was like an 80s kind of theme-ish thing. So the Saved by the Bell rung.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like lifted my head up and then on the desk is the Super Shoes logo. That's like the intro to the video.
Whoa.
Classic.
Oh,
And
that
then
was your video?
Sean Bush made that video.
And you were in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. How many skate videos did you make when you were younger?
Let's see. There was, I think, Gone Fishing was the first
Did it
one that
start
we did
with
with
you
the
fishing?
homies. No, it was just the name. Fishing wasn't. I don't think even in the video. Gone Fishing, and then I was had small, in the friends part in a bunch of videos, and then what else did we do? That Super Shoes was the first.
Is that still out there?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, you can
YouTube. Look
Dan
it up.
Mancina,
Super Shoes. How old were you?
Probably 17.
Long hair?
16 to 17, right in that range. Right, those 2 years. Long hair. Oh yeah. My intro is cringy. It's me like everyone who like stood against a backdrop wall. I was like just this brick wall, and then like I had like a army style bucket hat. You know those?
Yeah,
where it's
yes.
like the USA skateboarding hats are like that. I don't know if you know that.
I haven't seen those, no.
It's like army style green buckety hat thing, kind of like a Britishy bucket hat deal. And then I had dog tags that I got from the mall.
Gosh.
White tee, blue jeans, standing on my board.
Whoa, we got
another
more people
voicemail.
calling in. Whoa.
Dog tags. I think the dog tags they were like the ones you could get in the middle of the mall.
Okay.
And it had like fake diamonds encrusted around the edge of the dog tag. And it said I think it said BSM in the middle, Bushwhack Skate Mafia.
Wow.
But it's just me against the wall, dude. It's funny.
Sorry.
But yeah, pretty cringy.
That is pretty cringy, but that's pretty. It's pretty like Eminem, the white tee.
Kind of had a
jeans,
big
the
old white tee. Yeah.
big old white tee. Like, yup, in my
it
white
was
tee.
a white tee. I'm pretty sure, crispy white tee. Yeah.
Full vision, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was driving on that.
Jiving and driving.
Driving and driving. I got dog hair. I'm peeling out of my beard.
What was your banger in that part?
This ollie over a guardrail into a very steep bank.
Woo!
Yeah,
What-
it was like really sick one. Like
What-
steep, like
Like almost a wall ride.
yes, it is. Yeah, not quite. It like what would it probably be like 20 degrees? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, scary. Like dropping in.
Use
on
your
it.
protractor.
It would be like the things you dropped in on at Dew Tour, like that wall.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It was like that.
Yes.
But it was probably like hip high,
Ooh.
a little above hip. So over the guardrail and
And you landed
quick.
in the bank.
yeah. Yeah.
How many tries?
I can't remember. I know I got all cut up. My hands were all bloody and stuff. But
Skateboarding, bud.
skateboarding,
Yeah,
that was. My
What
thing.
was your biggest like banger when you could see? What was your biggest trick you think you've done?
I don't know. I mean, I skated like
You did a lot of handrails, right?
like 11 stair rail,
50 or crook or
50, and then I like nose grinded 8, 5-0, 8 or 9. Yeah, rails, stuff like that. Probably be the biggest stuff.
any nut action?
No, the closest I came to nutting was at the Van skate park here, which became modern. Which remember we were talking
Yeah.
about, George. It was a big rail there. I tried to lip slide, but I got my hands down. I caught my hands before I nutted.
Oh, thank God. Have you
But
ever
I never
nutted really bad?
nutted. No, just when I got smacked with my board, but not on a rail.
I thought
yet.
Justin lost his nuts in
Knock on wood.
in I think it was New Smyrna.
New Smyrna.
He freaking
Yeah.
hit so hard, but it was his like thigh.
You got to start. You got to
blocked
get that
it,
little
yeah.
shift of the hips so you
Yeah,
don't nut.
yeah.
Woo!
Oof, I've never nutted on a rail. Sounds dirty.
It's dirty. It's dirty, 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 dirty.
Yeah, so I wanted to get into some airport travel. I had my
Hit me
travel
with it,
here,
baby. Lay it
yeah.
on me.
I got
Spread it on me like some
this one.
Vegemite.
Listen, I don't usually. I guess I realized I don't normally travel on the weekends, and it's a whole different animal.
Whole different ball game.
It is slammed to the tit, and
All the way up to the deep.
it was like
areola.
a freaking sardine can. So you think I get through security pretty quickly. Not too much of an issue there.
Did
Kelly,
you get to skip the line? Did they put you in the handicap line?
well, I do clear. I have clear.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have clear.
You
And
find that worth it?
I do find it worth it because it's a way quicker process.
Doesn't
You don't have.
doesn't
don't have-
everybody have the clear now?
I don't know.
Still not as crowded?
Still not as crowded. You don't have to show your ID, which is nice.
Do you have the global entry?
I don't have global
Okay.
entry. That would be really nice. But actually,
TSA pre-check?
Yeah, pre-check all the way. Because I hate taking the shoes off.
Oh, you have the pre-check.
Yeah, I hate taking the shoes
Okay,
off.
that's good. I don't have any of that, and I need to get on it.
But the global entry, I don't think we need it because you get to go through like the crew line when you get in. You know what I mean? Like when you land when you're out of the country and you come back, you get to go right through. You don't have to wait in the regular line.
What?
For customs and stuff.
Well, if you have global entry, you're saying?
No, for blind. If
Oh,
you're
okay.
blind. So that's what global entry does, essentially. I'm pretty sure is like
Okay.
you get to go right through customs and stuff. But this, you don't have to wait in line if you're blind because they take you through the old crew member line.
Gotcha.
So you're going with the stewardess and flight attendants, and it's pretty nice.
Very nice.
I always feel like they're giving you trick questions though when you get in because they're like, "Oh, what were you doing in Canada?
How long were you there?
How long were you there for? What did you do?" And they'll give you like an amount of days that you weren't there for, and you got to correct them. And then last one, they were like, "What did you like better, Italy or America?" And I was like, "That's a trick question." They're both amazing.
I did one where I said I was skating when I was going. Where was I going? I think England. When I got to England, but
Oh,
like, where were
England.
you doing your skate thing?
You been to England?
And I could tell that the lady kind of looked at me. Skateboarding. Aren't you blind? I said, yeah, that's why I'm here. And she's like, okay. I thought she was maybe thinking I was trying to pull some wool over her eyes or something.
Oh, listen to this. When I was coming back from Italy, they tried to tell me I couldn't bring my skateboard.
Oh,
Did you ever get that one?
I've had them take it and put it under the plane before.
They weren't going to let me bring it, Jerry. They were like, it's a weapon.
So they wanted to put it under.
I don't even, no, she wasn't even going to let me take it. They weren't even giving me the option to put it under. I was like, no, I have a competition. I need this. I'm going, blah, blah, blah. They let me bring it here, no problem. And then she asked what airline I was flying. And she's like, when you checked in at the desk, did you tell them you had the skateboard? And I gave a little white lie and said I did.
Of course.
Yeah, of course I told them. United all the way, baby. And then the lady had to ask someone else, and there was this whole fiasco. And then 3 more times I got asked about this whole Lupe fiasco, kick push. And the whole time I had this anxiety that they were going to steal my board by the time I got to the plane.
Bueno.
It was...
This is when you're waiting to board, like
yes.
you're about to
well,
get
no,
on.
so this was when I was first going through security.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
through customs again, or not customs, but like when you get through the other thing going to the plane. And then at the plane, they didn't say anything.
At the gate.
At the gates where they asked me, what'd you like better, Italy or America? I was like,
Okay.
trick question.
All right.
But yeah.
But you got on. They took it. Did
Yeah.
they put it in like in the closet or something? Or they just let
I
you
put
have
it above.
Okay.
They just let me put it above. And yeah, it was dodged a bullet there. But on the way here, sardines can full. Smelled like fish.
Now, are you lounging in the lounge?
No, listen to this. Always go to the lounge. Got to zip right through. I played the piano in the airport. They had a piano.
Nice,
You have to play that. Played a little boogie woogie. And then I'm like, I got to get out of here. This is slammed. And they're pumping the food smells. You ever notice that they pump the smells really strong in the
It's a
airport?
whole-
Gets you hungry.
There's a whole genre of marketing. It's all about smell, like Cinnabon.
Yes.
They
and
are-
and Annie Ann's.
They are literally pumping that air into the mall so that you can smell it. And make, ooh, I want that.
And the French fries and the freaking cheeseburger in paradise.
Yep.
But so I was like, I got to get some food, but I know I'm a member of the lounge, so I get to not have to pay for
Got to
it.
get them squeeze every penny out of them you can.
Oh, listen, I did. So I go to the lounge. You think it's gonna be time, like usually.
15:33. 3 notifications.
You think it's gonna be time where let me turn my voice off so it's
15:33. 3 notifications. Speed talk.
you think it's gonna be a time where they you think the lounge is like the break area, because every time I go in the lounge, there's a lot less people. It's quiet.
Yeah.
I go in the lounge, Jerry. There's no business people really flying this time. It's all like families, and it is slammed.
Getting ready for their vacation.
Slammed, I tell you. It was almost more packed than the airport.
We got the mom and the kids at the food. The dad's at the bar.
Grandpa's sleeping on the couch.
Grandpa's passed out.
The
with a neck
bathroom's
pillow.
the bathroom line is like 10 people deep.
Oh, there's a line for the bathroom. That means the lounge is packed.
It's packed. I'm telling you that it took us. We had to wait it out to get a good seat.
They must have been at capacity.
But you know, one good thing about the lounge being packed, they're cycling the food through.
Fresh
So
and hot.
You know when it's just coming out, and you're like, oh, now it's time to get food. I pack every sandwich they have on the freaking plates. I took one of each.
Cuban
I got the
sandwiches.
Cuban, the mozzarella and tomato, and I got the turkey and cheese.
All three.
All three. Shovel it down my throat and go and get the other buffet food. Get noticed by someone
Jimmy Buffet.
who's going snowboarding. And I'm like, oh, you going snowboarding with your friend? No, with my family. And then I walk past him, go back. They're staring at us while we're sitting and eating. I feel like a slob because I'm, pushing my food all over the plate. And then the other guy's like, this worker is whispering to his other worker, that guy's on social media. And I hear it. And I'm like, oh, here we go.
Here we go.
And then we got another person. But then I was just amazed how slammed it was.
Yeah.
It was, you got to do something about the lounge to where it's like at capacity or something.
Delta's cracking down.
They are. I got
were
an
you
email about
United?
that.
Were you United?
It
right?
was United.
Okay.
Delta's starting to do the thing
But
where they're
they're-
not letting people buy passes.
They upped the price.
They upped the price. I got that.
They're expanding.
I am a member of
handful
the
of the
Delta
things.
Lounge, which I do love a Delta Lounge.
Oof, nothing better than Delta. You know me, dude. I'm Delta.
The only Delta difference
Tried
I
and true.
find is the food.
A little better.
The food is phenomenal. Remember when we were on that Delta flight?
I remember. I was back with the peasants, and I could hear you. Well, I was in comfort at least. So I was.
You were like close
I
by.
was one row behind first class, and you guys were maybe 3 rows ahead of me.
Yeah.
And we were talking about you didn't have any beer with me the whole trip.
Yeah.
And we were talking about getting ribs. We never got ribs because we were in Florida. And I hear freaking Anthony up here. Oh, what would you like? We got this, blah, blah, and the short ribs. You're like, oh, the short ribs. Like anything to drink? Yeah, I'll like it. You got an IPA? Oh, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wait.
He's having the.
Say it again.
Are you kidding me? He's having ribs and beer without me up there. Luckily, Kelly did.
She stuck you back a little, right?
Because I told her how much I like the pistachios on there. My Italian heritage there. And
Yeah.
I don't know if pistachios are actually Italian, but my grandfather.
I think they are
all
because it's
about
big in pistachio. I mean, it's
Yeah.
big in Italy.
Yeah, big in pistachio.
It's big in Italy.
But Kelly came back and slipped me a couple bags of pistachios. Here you go. Don't say nothing. And,
Those will knock you out. They're a good sleep. You know they're a
Shuffling
nut
away.
that puts you to sleep?
No.
Yes.
I energize, baby.
No,
not the
pistachios
Italian.
are for sleep.
No, Italians. It hits your bloodstream and it gives you energy.
Nope,
dude.
they got some. They got something.
What has got the tryptophan in there?
I think tryptophan or
What?
the
What's it called? The
what's in the
turkey?
tea? What's in the tea? It's
Chamomile.
no, in the pills that you take.
Oh,
Melatonin. I think it might have melatonin in the nut.
Interesting. Didn't know
Interesting fact: a handful of raw cashews has.
Call in, tell us that's true.
I believe this is true. I'm not a doctor, but I was told when I got off my antidepressants when I was younger that a handful of cashews has the same
Pistachios?
effects. Cashews
Oh, cashews
has
are
the same effect, but pistachios have the tryptophan.
melatonin.
But cashews release a antidepressant.
Oh, Oh, okay. We're switching.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nuts. They're
Nuts.
a
are
lot
nuts.
of health benefits. Nuts, but you're not supposed to eat a lot of nuts. Not more than like a
lot
handful
of
a day.
calories, a lot of fat.
A lot of oily fats too. So if you eat too many nuts, your poo gets all like.
So easy to eat
oily.
a lot of nuts, though.
I know.
I mean, a handful. What who's eating a handful of nuts?
That's why you gotta get the raw ones. It's harder to put
I eat nuts
down.
by the sleeve.
I know.
I eat fig Newtons by the sleeve.
Do you,
No, it's a old Reagan joke.
Reagan?
So you ever read the
Who's Reagan?
You ever
You mean Ronald Reagan?
Brian Reagan?
Oh, the
Isn't it?
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a old joke. But he's it says the serving size on fig Newton 2 cookies. Who the hell eats 2 cookies? I eat fig Newtons by the sleeve.
It's true. I do eat. I got Girl Scout cookies the other week.
Oh, try eating 2 of those.
Oh boy,
You're not human.
I got Kelly lint truffles. You know those things?
Is this a new one?
The lint.
Is this one of the new ones, or is this the classic truffle? Are we talking?
the ones that are like the ball and they're wrapped in the tinfoil type
Oh,
stuff?
I thought we were still talking Girl Scout cookies.
No.
I know what you're talking
Lint
about. Yeah,
truff-
the
I
balls,
got
yeah.
her the
Balls.
lint truffles for Women's Day, and got the caramel filled milk chocolate.
That's my go-to.
I went to eat one of those. I ended up almost eating the whole bag on her. I felt so bad. You can't. I got no control with sugar, Jerry.
Just as much for you as they are for me.
No control with sugar.
Yeah, it is Girl Scout season though right now. I noticed that. You know how much a box of cookies is in LA? How much are they in Jersey? Do you know?
No, I think seven or eight.
Yeah, $6. This little rugrat in brown freaking attire got me for, dude, for a box of cookies that ended up being gluten free.
Gluten free.
They didn't tell me that. I get these. They were all right, but they tasted like cardboard. I'm like, what's going on?
Which ones did you get?
They're the new ones, and they have
Oh.
toffee in them.
I'm not a toffee guy.
Because they were out of the tagalongs, which are
Oh,
the peanut
those
butter
are the
cups.
best.
They're on a Samoas.
Were they out of Dosey Do's?
I'm not familiar with that one. I don't know what
Dosey
they
Do's
have.
is like almost like a Nutter Butter.
Oh, I don't maybe.
Like, you know the old Nutter Butters?
In my mind, there's 2 Girl Scout cookies:
Samoas,
Samoas and tagalongs. Oh, and
Thin Mints.
Thin Mints in
You
the
can't
freezer.
leave them out. You got to put them in the freezer.
But they got $6. I think they're only $5 here, but they used to be $3.
They did. They used to be like $2.50.
Yeah, and that they keep upping it. Inflation.
Inflammation. Or inflation.
All those price of eggs, I guess.
Eggs. Mark Norman talks about the benefits of eggs. You hear him?
Love eggs.
He loves eggs.
I'm a
And ever
firm
since he
believer in
started
eggs.
talking about eggs, they went up.
Huevos.
That's all you need. 4 eggs, 4 bad eggs in the morning.
Yeah, they keep raising these prices, man.
I hate a hard-boiled egg. I have yet to try one, but I can't get past the smell. Can't get past the smell.
I could eat it. I can eat hard-boiled eggs by the sleeve.
By the carton.
By the carton.
Can you really? Are they really good?
I mean, I put salt and pepper on them. Nothing better, baby.
Yeah.
That's all you need in the morning.
I
3
saw-
boiled eggs.
I watched a video where someone showed that you could crack the top or something. You
Push
put
it
a
through
hole
or
and you could
something.
blow it through.
Yeah, I don't got that much lung power.
Yeah. That sounded weak. But this is what I was getting to. So after we leave the lounge, gotta go on the flight. Got the free upgrade.
Ooh.
I had the upgrade before we even got to the airport. And Kelly's all pissed off. But I'm like I'm keep telling her, like, you have the upgrade because I'm not gonna take it. You can have it.
Yeah,
So-
you gotta give
but
it
she's
that.
still-
Ooh, that sucks.
I know, but
When
she's
I fly with Heather,
pregnant
I'm
and-
like, pregnant or no, the lady, you just gotta give it to the lady.
Yeah, it's true. But I don't know if I would
Chivalry
if
is
she
not
wasn't
dead.
pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I keep telling her she's got it, but she's a little annoyed she doesn't have it because we both, for some reason, we've flown the same amount, but I have Premier 1K and she has Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was because I got double booked on a flight by the USA team in Canada on the way home, and I didn't fly on the one flight, but I think I might have got the points for it. I don't know how that works.
You don't
but-
get points if you don't fly. If you don't check in and fly, you don't get
Then
points.
how the hell did I... But maybe it was the one flight I took without her to North Carolina. Anyway, I got the Premier 1K. I'm upgraded. We get to the key where you check in for your flight.
Gate
The
agent.
gate agent, and she immediately gets the upgrade. So we're right next to each other. Rare.
Nothing better than when you scan your boarding pass at the gate and you're about to get on the plane and you hear you're putting on a new ticket.
First class,
That means
baby.
you get the upgrade. Oh, you got it bumped up to firsty first.
Yeah, well, it's a small flight. So we were already on
right.
comfort. With our status, we
Okay.
already get comfort with booking economy.
Yep.
So then we're in comfort, get booked to first, get the old orange juice and in a glass cup. I love the glass cups and the real silverware, but there was no food on this flight.
Yeah, short one.
Just-
Jersey to DTW.
Just a good old Biscoff or not Biscoff, what's the waffle cookie? You know what I'm talking about? The one you could put over your tea, your coffee. You put it over the top.
Oh, that
Well,
thing? I
yeah.
don't know. Another Italian treat there,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yes, I think it might be. No, I think it's Belgium.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's a Belgium cookie.
Yeah.
But got that, munched them up. Got this little dark chocolate mint thing that was pretty good with crunchies. And then, but I'm so stuffed. I ate enough
In
for
the
5
lounge.
people in the
Yeah,
lounge there,
yeah.
and real gluttony. And I get
The lounge makes you just feel like you need to get your money's worth and all your travel time worth
you do.
in the lounge. So
I feel that.
gotta get a drink.
Again,
Gotta
yeah.
get food. Give me a second helping.
I
Let's
had
go.
2 cups
Everything.
of pop. They got this. They had a cherry vanilla Fanta that I got down.
Do they
on.
have the fountain?
Yes,
Yeah,
which
I got
is
the fountain
very
drinks
annoying because
for
it's
us.
not accessible.
Yeah.
And I talked to Coca-Cola about this, believe it or not, because I tweeted about
We
it.
talked about it.
Oh,
We talked
okay.
about it,
yeah.
yeah.
Not accessible. But so I get my drinks, we'll go on the flight. I gotta piss so bad, but I hate pissing on the flight. And this flight, oh man, Jerry, it's an hour 20 minutes, so you just think zip right there. I thought I was gonna die the whole flight. I've never had so much turbulence.
Oh, wobbly, shaky, wakey.
Wow. At one point, it was doing the tilt where it was tilting to each side. And I'm like, well, you might flip over. And then I'm thinking I got to grab Delta before she flips up and because she's not strapped in. So
Yawn.
I'm
They
already
call it
thinking like,
yawn.
I'm thinking if this plane goes upside down, I gotta catch Delta before she hits the ceiling. And this is what's going through my head. And then it starts doing the dip. Like it starts dipping and then going back up. And I'm like, are we going down? And then
It's scary.
it's turbulence the entire flight. I'm not joking. Like it was not one.
Yeah, this time of year when you have the cold meeting the warm.
The cold front, right? Or is that a warm front?
It's when it's the change when you're flying and it goes from warm. If you're flying in cold weather, you go to like a warm pocket. That's why when you go to Hawaii, it can be very turbulent and go over the ocean. It's when you hit those warm airs and the air is thicker or thinner. So the plane will drop down.
Yes.
Yeah, not a good. Yeah, right
it
now
was
could be
very scary.
Bumpier flights this time of year.
I've never been so scared on a flight. Like
Was it the most turbulence you've ever had?
I think so. It was pretty bad because we're in the little plane.
And those things hop around.
Those things are freaking. So this is the kicker, though. We're up there, and they don't say much about the turbulence. They're like, we're gonna keep the seatbelt sign on, blah blah blah. But then when we're about to go down for landing, the captain has the nerve to say, "Everyone, please make sure you're buckled for. We're gonna start a descent. There might be a little turbulence on the descent." I'm like, what about the last fucking hour of freaking You're not gonna even acknowledge it. So we land. I clap because I'm just happy to be alive.
You always clap.
No one claps with me though. There's a lot of angry people on that plane, and
Nothing worse than being in the tail of a plane with turbulence.
I haven't
The
been on the
tail
tail in a
wobbles like a diving board.
oh,
It bounces way more than when you're over the engines or in the front. Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame.
I'm worried about Kelly because she takes Dramamine, like the motion sickness.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I hope she took enough. This is real. We're going down. So I was preparing to
Say your goodbyes.
yes. So we land though. I gotta piss so bad. We get out, go to the family restaurant or family restroom in Detroit.
Family
Thank you, Detroit.
restroom.
You know, Newark doesn't
Those
have
are
the
off.
family restrooms.
None of them.
None.
Ugh,
No
that's pain.
no handicap restrooms. They get
I'll
away
say
with.
DTW. Half of them are usually locked.
Oh, that's annoying when you
when they
find
do
them and they're
that.
locked. And then when you get the person.
Not somebody in there, but they lock it. Like I don't know what they do.
And
They're not cleaning it or
I've been in them though where you knock on it and someone's in there and they come out. One person,
One guy.
no disability,
Mm-hmm.
at least visual.
Gotta give them the stare down. Dude.
Yeah, Kelly does.
Oh, we landed. I'm gonna talk about that. We came to LAX a couple months back, and we're waiting for the bathroom, and this guy comes out, and he was like doing his hair and stuff. He's
Shut
like,
up.
"Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You can go." And I'm just like doing my hair. I have all my stuff laid out on the sink.
Are
He
you?
had like a blow dryer and all this stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty annoying.
All right, that's ridiculous.
He was getting ready for I don't know. Maybe he had to go straight to a what's it called? What is that called when you like a trial for a movie?
Oh, a casting.
Something
like a
what is that called?
audition.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Audition.
Audition. He's like
Uh,
going something. That's what was my thought. I don't know what the hell he was doing,
Yeah,
but yeah, not handicapped.
that
just-
is not okay.
Okay.
Listen, folks, the family restroom is for families changing diapers and
wheelchairs,
handicap.
blind people,
Yeah.
and for having sex.
Yeah.
That's what those are for.
I thought that's the handicap stall.
No, the one you get locked in, and then there's nobody else in there.
Yep.
You get down.
And they always smell a little better. I love when you get in there and they just
little better.
cleaned. That's the
Except
best.
when you're out, if I go to a Tigers game, the handicap bathrooms, cigarettes.
No.
People are always smoking. It just reeks. in
What's
there.
Tigers? Is that baseball?
Baseball?
Oh man.
Tigers.
Detroit Tigers, right?
Detroit, yeah.
And there's the Detroit Lions, isn't there?
Detroit Lions football and the Red Wings, and then the Pistons
Pistons.
basketball.
Didn't it used to be called something else? The basketball team?
I don't think so. Maybe a long time ago. They've been Pistons for a long time.
What's the
now.
Clippers?
Clippers is the second team in LA.
Oh, okay.
Lakers and the Clippers.
All right. So this is
Cut your hair with some clippers.
this is one of my peeves now. When the bathroom, the toilet, I don't know if you do this, but I gauge that I'm peeing in the toilet by the sound of the splash.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I thought for like the past couple years, I've been missing the toilet and just had to say fuck it, like I'm hitting the rim.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize these toilets, some of them don't have water around the whole bowl. It's only in that
little cup.
little cup thing. They have to, so I've been hitting it where there's no water sound back, and I'm like freaking out because Kelly's in there. I'm like, am I in the toilet? Like, am I hitting in the toilet? She's like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I learned that they don't. I've
Just
been
a
thinking I've been
little bit of
missing the
water.
toilet for freaking ages now.
A little bit of water in there, saving the world, dude.
It's anxiety when you go to piss in a new toilet and you think you're missing, especially in a house, like in someone's house.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm at a nice house, I got to do the old sit down.
You got to,
Yeah, it's
especially a stranger-ish person. I don't want to pee all over there.
it's demasculating, but
Yep. I was in the old Go Taco, the local taco spot here last week, and we
shout out to Eric.
shout out to Chef Eric. We closed it down, and I'm in there, and I'm pissing. I had just been in there, but his son came in to meet me, and then he must have used the bathroom because the lid was down,
No,
and I was pissing on the lid.
no.
Yeah, talk about a mess. So I had piss splash on my pant legs, and everything. So I had to come out. I was like, Eric, I need the mop bucket, and I mopped the whole. I ended up cleaning the whole bathroom with the mop. It up.
No.
So I mopped that. Mopped the ladies and made up for it.
At least you did something about it.
The
yeah.
lid down is a. Whew.
Dude, I've had it where I've almost shit on the lid.
No.
I have been turtle heading from the bed to the running to the bathroom.
You sit.
And sometimes you almost
'Cause
let
once
it
you
out as you're sitting down.
Once you sit, your body.
yeah,
thinks,
I sat and hit the seat and realized and I had to stop it from coming out, and I had to freaking
poop's still kind of coming out. Poop came out.
okay. Poopsie
Yeah,
daisy.
once you bend those knees, your body takes over, your butthole takes over, and there's no stopping.
That's it. Yeah. So bathrooms, they're really, and I hate the urinals where you always know you're getting a splashback. There's always drops coming at you.
Hard peed in shorts. All right, I got a.
What do you got for
Speaking
me?
of now, I usually love Delta, right? You know I'm a Delta guy.
Delta, the airline.
Airline Delta.
Okay.
And the dog.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking airline here.
Okay.
So last trip, night before we're going to leave, I get bumped up to first class. And I have the Delta card, and with the card, you have a free, I got to think about this, kind of a lot of moving parts here. You get a free, you get free upgrades, I think with 2 companions, right?
Yes.
Oh,
really?
yes. So you get 2 companion passes where you can actually get a free ticket, and then there's the free upgrades with people that you're flying with.
Okay.
If you buy a ticket with them,
On the same reservation.
get this, on the same reservation, and it says clear as day, you can use miles or you can pay cash, and that person gets the upgrade with you.
Right.
So I call, I'm like, hey, Colin, blah, 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 I just got upgraded, trying to get I think I might even said wife. I think I say wife.
You got to use the wife.
Hope the
yeah,
wife.
you got to say the wife.
She's fiance, wife.
Yeah.
And,
I would call Kelly the wife when.
Yep.
Yeah.
It helps sometimes.
It does.
And I say, I'm wondering why I didn't get why she didn't get the upgrade, because I have this companion. She looks up. First person, I call there's a separate line for platinum, blah, blah, blah. She says, this is weird because she's reading all the rules. She says, yeah, you should have the upgrade. I'm going to transfer you over to like ticketing or something because she can't figure it out. So I get transferred over. I'm on hold again for like 10 minutes. Get transferred over. Same thing. She's reading through all the rules. She says, yeah, you do with miles or with cash. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe because, what did she do? She said, she did something where she said, now I can take you off of the upgrade and like I can't remember what the hell it was, because we booked separate maybe, and put me on the same reservation. You kind of following me here? Because I booked the ticket separately.
Oh, she booked you separately, and then you got combined on the same reservation.
Yes, I got combined secondhand.
Yes. After
So she's
the
like,
booking was made.
let me take you off of the first class, and I'll have you in comfort, and Heather's back in the thing in the regular seat, main cabin, and I will, and then redo it as one thing, and you should get the
I don't
bump.
like the should.
You should get bumped back up. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to lose my first class seat. I don't know if I want to do that. She's like, I was like, do it. Go ahead. Worst case, we'll be in comfort together.
Mm-hmm.
Or worst case, I'll get the upgrade again, no matter what, because there were still, I think, 6 seats left in first class.
Okay.
So I'm like, worst case, someone will get it. I'll give it to Heather. So she takes me off. So right then the next person in line automatically gets that first class seat. I lose first class seat. And she's like, oh, it's still not working. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure. I'm like, well, okay. Well, what about the first class seat? She's like, well, I can't give that back to you because I already deleted it. I'm like, no. You told me. She's like, no, I said there's a chance you could lose first class seat. I'm like, what is going? Why am I not getting the her upgrade? This doesn't make any sense. Finally, she puts me on hold for like 20 minutes, talks to somebody else. They said, because I booked one with miles and one with cash, that's the reason why the companion pass didn't work.
Whoa. But it says you can use either.
You can use either, but
Not
for
both?
some little tiny loophole, they're always trying to screw you over.
They are.
Any way you can.
And they don't want to help. You ever notice that?
It's clear as day. You can use miles or cash, but for some reason, if you book one with miles, one with cash, then you can't use the upgrade. I was livid. I didn't take it. I kind of gave her a bunch of attitude. I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not you. She's like, I'm gonna leave a message for, I don't know. She said, I can't call right now until the morning of your flight. But my flight, I was like, my flight's at 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not going to work.
No one's working in America, at least.
So I left an email. I left this. And the only place you can go complain is like some stupid form you fill out on the Delta website that says, I said like, I gave like an altered, I don't know what the word is. Ultimatum of, I want my money refunded and 2 first class tickets, or I'm leaving Delta. I'm getting rid of my credit card. I said all this shit.
They could care less.
They gave me like, somebody emailed me back 3 days. They gave me like 10,000 miles or something like that. Yeah, it's poop. But I was, dude,
what'd you end
I'm
up
still
with?
salty with Delta. We ended up, I was in comfort. She was in the back. I think we ended up both getting comfort.
See, that's,
which is fine.
I've been hearing some
But
things
I
about
missed my
Delta.
first class ticket.
That's preposterous.
Dude, Delta.
Was it the pod?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't seen pods a lot. It's only like international.
Or it's like
or
across country.
Yeah, not like even Michigan to LA is not considered cross country.
Yeah, even like Jersey to Denver, you don't get a pod.
Yeah, hate that.
It's like 1 hour
Come
too
on.
short.
That's
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And
But Delta's on my shit list. I was pissed.
that was the last time you flew?
That was the last time I flew.
And you're about to fly again, so we'll see. See you there, Delta.
I gotta get
See
rid of
if
my
you
card.
Yeah, we might have to cut it up.
I thought about tweeting like you did.
Yeah, they'll respond to the tweets, dude. They don't want a bad
I was
tweet.
salty though.
The power of the Tweety bird.
But how ridiculous is that?
That's pretty ridiculous.
That loophole, and it just grinds my gears. These big corporations. There's a million loopholes and there's a million reasons why you can't do something, and only one reason why you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, my loyalty. I'm fucking platinum. That's all I do is fly Delta.
You're in the hub.
Dude, it sucks.
That's
So
really
suck it, Delta.
frustrating. Not you, Delta Blues.
Not you, Delta Blues.
But damn, that's crazy.
That was my last travel.
Yeah, the airlines, and no one wants to give you a straight up answer. They can never it's always like, I'm sorry, I can't do this.
No one
it's
wants
like,
to get in
why
trouble.
can't you do this?
You can. They can
You
all. They all
totally
have
can.
the power of just shift the seat around. I find the gate agents themselves have the most power.
Yes, they do have power.
They have the power to just do any seat. they want, pretty much.
Because I had to wait when I tweeted. The supervisor had to bring me to the gate to work it out with them.
Those little fingers on that keyboard.
Yeah,
they
got
wielded all of the power.
So is all first class filled then?
No, that was
It
the
wasn't
other thing.
even
There was
filled?
and the next morning, I said, "There's still 5 seats. I'm gonna get it. I'm still hopeful." And if I can get it,
Oh my gosh!
I don't know
that
what
is-
happened, dude.
That is a
I gotta write another hasty letter.
yeah. I'd write a letter. That goes a long way. My grandpa taught me letters go
Write a
far.
letter, right to the CEO.
He writes hundreds of letters a week.
Does he? He's all
Yeah,
about
he's
it?
always writing. He's
Write a
got
letter.
pen pals. It's
Nice.
crazy. Power of the letter. I received a letter from a fan the other day in Braille
Ooh,
from
nice.
like a 8-year-old who's learning Braille,
Sick.
and it was awesome. It was
That's
so
really nice.
cool getting the Braille letter. I'm like, it made me so happy. There's something about a solid letter opposed to an email.
Because they put the time in.
Yes.
The 8-year-old too learning Braille was like scrapping
Yes,
scrapping
like,
sheets of paper.
you
That
could
one I
see
messed up.
They messed up the IN with the I sometimes, and the E and the I's. And it's just so cute.
Did you write them back yet?
I got to write them back. It was right before I left.
Okay, got
So
it.
I got to write them back.
Let's jump into a voicemail here.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
From the
Let's do
phone number.
this.
Call in 1-9-3s and 1480.
Should we start from the bottom?
Start from the bottom. Coco! Squishy.
This is from our good friend Coco. Great adaptive skater, freestyle skater. He's got all
Blind
the funky
skateboarder.
moves.
Blind
Blind
skateboarder.
skateboarder. And we love him dearly. Let's see.
That is the best voicemail message I've ever heard. You guys, you have a thingy now. It's so cool. It's like vintage, but new. Like how people call into radio shows and stuff and things and stuff. But you know who this is. If you don't know the sound of this voice, then I'm trying stuff. But it's Coco, the squishiest adventure goof, hyper goof doof thing that ever squished a squishy. Yo! So, hi, hello, hi, we will skate soon, and if we don't, I'm gonna cry and stuff. So let's skate, come to LA, or I'm coming there. Either way, we're making it happen. I love you guys. Stay squishy.
Coco!
Coco!
The first voicemail.
was
The
amazing.
squishiest.
Squishiest. If you don't know, he's a squishy dude.
The squishy dude. Follow him on the gram.
Yeah, at the Blind Thrasher.
Yes, thank you.
Putting out videos every day. Great reels.
That's his little tagline. Have a squishy day. Or
And
have a squishy.
Have a squishy. And hashtag squishy Coco.
Squishy Coco.
So we
There
love
is the first-
Coco.
and you heard him. You got to call in to hear that little fun voice.
Good old
number.
voicemail. There's a little treat at the end of the ring.
Yeah.
It's like a dog. But yeah, Coco, thanks for the support. We love you. Loving the videos lately.
It's like a dog. A treat. Oh, a treat at the end of the.
I don't know where I was going. I had to trail off.
I was lost there.
Me too. I lost myself. But thank you, Coco.
Yeah, you're the
Thanks
best.
for calling in. That was a great start. Let's see. I think we got
Some positivity right there.
if you want to learn Braille too, he went through the whole alphabet using skate wheels. That was pretty cool.
Oh, nice. That
Yeah, on his reels, he
Sick.
does letter of the day, and then
with a skateboard wheel.
and he also says what it's a contraction for.
Oh,
So it's really interesting.
grade 2, baby.
Yeah, follow at the Blind Thrasher on Instagram. Check out his stuff and have a squishy.
Squishy.
She.
We got another one here. We probably got a
We
couple
got-
people
yeah,
call
I
in.
think we got like 3.
Let's see what we got here. Next caller, call in here live here at Studio 4. This is your DJ Dan.
This one, I believe, is from Everett.
Ah, my good old buddy from the Great White North, Calgary.
Shout out to New Line.
Just on the edge of the Rockies.
Yep, he's actually helping you with your skate park.
That's
correct.
correct. That is correct. He's my connection through New Line, who designed the park and will be pouring cement.
I got to meet Everett awesome dude. And
he was just here for 3 days. Yeah.
He actually built this old skate bar stool.
Little bench between us made out of skateboards and a truck.
I had to help him
thunder.
by these two pieces under the top piece. I had to squeeze them together with all my might so he could drill it together.
Pretty good.
And it took a lot of tries, but we got it. Let's see what he's got to say.
Let's see.
Hi, Dan and Anthony. This is Everett calling in. I just got a couple of questions for you to have on your podcast.
Lay it on us,
Thank you for
baby.
the opportunity. First question. Dan, when I was at your house last week, I really had a lot of trouble selling you on some of the music I liked. But Anthony and I connected immediately on our love for John Prine.
John Prine.
John
Can
Prine,
you
JP.
expand a little bit on what kind of music you like and why? Also, are there any band shows or groups that you both like and have experienced together? Yeah, I think the fans would want to know. All right, keep pushing. One love.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. I want to see.
KPOL, baby.
Did he say Dan or me? Hold
Voicemail
on.
40. Play. Button. Audio destination speaker.
What for the
0%. Adjustable. 0%. Audio destination. Play.
Oh.
Voicemail 44 seconds from 778-840-9902. 15.
Well.
11. Transfer type. Dan and Anthony. This is Everett calling in. I just got a couple of questions for you to have on your podcast. So thank you for the opportunity. First question, Dan, when I was at your house last week, I really had a lot of trouble selling you on some of the music I like, but Anthony and I connected immediately on our love for John Prine. So Dan, can you expand a little bit on what kind of music do you like? And why
Dan.
band shows or groups that you both like? Play. Button.
and then what do we like together?
Yeah, expand on the music you like. Dan.
Why I don't like his. So he comes
John
in
Prine's amazing.
trying to sell me on some older country blues. John Prime.
John Prine.
Prime. Sorry, I'm
R.I.P..
thinking Prime.
I saw him before he
Prime.
died.
Prine.
Yes.
Like Prime, but Prine.
Yeah.
John Prine, JP. It's just too slowish, I guess. For me, I like some slower
You
music.
gotta hear the story, though. He's an incredible
I
songwriter.
know.
This
That's
guy,
what I keep hearing.
freaking everything he writes is gold.
I'm not I don't like. It's a little too folky for me.
You don't like the finger picky stuff?
No, and I pick my nose,
Really?
but I don't pick a finger. It's too.
You could finger.
I like.
prick your finger. But
I
you can't
like
finger
bad, cheesy country, poppy, shitty music. I love
Why is that? Because I do like the pop country.
because it's simple to listen to.
John Prine is so simple.
Very simple. Yeah, I'm not trying to.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm not
man.
trying to freaking read a book and read through metaphors and everything. I like it spelt out for me, clear as day,
You
black
don't
and
like the
white,
but you like Eminem.
blind and not sighted. I like Eminem.
A lot of metaphors.
I like the double entendres are good. Those are a little easier to decipher than like I don't even know. Give me a John Prine line that you like. Do a John Prine line.
Let's see. Oh, like something like hold on.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah,
here,
no, I
so.
got this though. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house should have burnt down a long time
See,
ago.
lost me.
You're
me.
not poetic.
I'm not poetic enough.
You need it spelt out for you.
I don't want to have to grab
You
a
need,
freaking
like-
magnifying glass and decipher a code.
You need like
Listen,
I
myself.
put a grizz lip in my lip and I'm riding on my Chevy
While it
with-
takes a good dip in a puddle of mud. Drinking with my buds. Yeah, that's what I want, dude.
So you want the old?
I want something very easy to listen to.
You like that
More of like
new-
a background noise.
Okay, and something with a catchy like beat type thing.
Yep.
What about
But I mean, hip hop is different for me because I do like a more complex
what type of hip hop do you
Hip-hop.
like?
everything, pretty much.
You like
not
trap
so much
music?
new. Yeah, not so much. A little bit.
Not a trap guy.
But I mean, like Nas. You know, I can get
Yeah.
down on some old Nas.
Very-
can be deeper.
Very deep and
Most deaf.
okay.
I can get down on him. Talib Kweli.
Most blind.
Can get a little bit. Most deaf. Most blind.
Talib Kweli, Kanye.
Kanye is amazing. You know what I mean? Those triple, double entendres, all
saying
that
that.
stuff. His music is amazing, I should say. Was amazing, I should say.
Yeah, College Dropout, one of the
It
greatest
doesn't
albums.
get better than that.
Greatest albums.
As far as hip hop goes, I mean, you can't. Yeah,
All right.
undeniably good.
So I can meet with you on the pop country. I do like that's one of my guilty pleasures is throwing on the old highway and listening to good old Buzz
wheels,
Brainerd.
I push Miracle Whips. Mayonnaise colored wheels. I push Miracle Whips. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. It's simple, but just
it makes a little more sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fair, but you gotta appreciate.
But bulky. It doesn't freaking pick my soul, dude. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't know why.
I don't know guitar, but it won't pick his soul.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
But music that we like together, we both love the shitty country.
Oh, I love
pop
it.
We get
it's
down
guilty
to that.
pleasure.
Yep.
Started
as a guilty pleasure, and now has become
it's
just my go-to.
Soundtrack
country.
of life. Also, I get down on the rap with you. I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then where it differs is I do like those old John Prines and David Brombergs and all these guys that it's just them and the guitar and it's the songwriting. Because I guess this is where it differs. I am a guitar player. Like you can play the guitar, but it's not something serious for you. I would say. And me, I'm like, how do they think of that? And I'm like, I've sat down, tried to write music, and it's freaking hard. And if I were just writing something like, got on the old truck and shot a buck and lost my woman because I had some bad luck type of thing, I could probably write one of those. I think I just did. But and then when you break it down, it's like they only have like one solid verse and then the hook.
Oh yeah,
you ever notice that?
It's as basic as it gets.
Yeah.
Basic songwriting.
I think it's more the music behind it too.
But
some of it are good stories.
Like you said, I've said it before. I'm not a fan of the instrument guitar as far as like
it doesn't get it going for you, like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, guitar solo doesn't do anything for me.
See, it does a lot for me. Like
I've told you, there's only one guitar solo that does it for me, and that's Traffic.
Oh, I think it was
not Low Spark.
No, it was shit.
Fantasy.
Yeah, Dear Mr. Fantasy.
That for some
it's
reason,
not even that crazy.
It isn't, and I think a lot of that had to do with it. I heard it live. He opened for Tom Petty, and I heard it live, and I was like, "Whoa, this sounds." It did tingled my soul for some reason.
Do you like a Tom Petty?
Spoke to me. Love a Tom Petty.
Okay.
I love some Tom Petty.
You get in some rock. He's kind of folky too, though. You got a little Bob Dylan.
He does. And you got to have a nice, interesting voice. Like Petty has that nasal. You got to have a little something going on with your voice too. Really helps.
That's fair. John Prine, he had an interesting voice, and he had a stroke, and then his voice got really raspy. And it was
a whole nother layer.
I think COVID took him out.
Really?
Old C.
Oh, that just rung a bell in my head where I remember hearing John Prine pass away. I was like, "Who's John Prine?" I don't even know.
Shame. But yeah, I got to see the Big JP right before he passed with Sturgill Simpson.
Sturgill.
You like Sturgill?
A couple.
His first album was really good.
Yes.
And then he kind of lost me with his.
See, he gets too folky-esque for me.
Yeah, it's kind of like a new age folk
psychedelic.
Like, yeah, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
He kind of lost me later on. So music, it's a good question. Ever.
Thanks,
Ev.
Thanks for coming by the house, dude.
Yes, had a great time. I'm glad we got the stool worked out.
I know I have a bar. We're trying to build bar stools for it. It's a little
the
too
flat
short.
bar.
Welcome
Dan built
to the
a
flat bar
out of. Is it all built out of skateboards?
Not the frame. This is wood.
Okay.
But the outside is layered in every board I've skated and a couple newer ones. And then the top is all skate stickers. We want to hit one. Do we have another VM?
We do have one
Search
more.
Google Voice. Search field. Cellular. 3 or 4
Let's
parts.
do one
1614.
more, and I think that should be about
Voicemail
wrapped up.
4477-840-990.
Yes.
Unread. Voicemail 11 seconds from 765 490 0553.
Here we go. This is a whole. We don't even know what's going to happen here.
Play. Button.
Yeah, we don't know who this is. Let's find out.
Speech off.
Bro, the voicemail cracked me up. It's literally hilarious. Hey, you guys do a great job. Keep it up, guys, for real. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. I don't even
Where's
know who
the
that
name?
was.
I need a name.
Where's the name?
Need a shout out.
Oh, the old no shout out.
Thank you for calling in. I think he just wanted to hear. He had to hear what was going on.
Yeah, I had to hear the voicemail. He loves. See, everyone, you got to hear our voicemail. You got to call in.
Yeah.
If you're afraid to talk, you can text too.
Hey, you can send a text as well.
Yes,
That's
you can
right. It's a
text
good
us.
point to put out there.
And soon, maybe we'll do a couple live eps where you
Take a
can call
live,
in live to the show.
Yeah.
And if you want to call back on the show, you could always ask for that.
Yep.
Call back. But yeah, anything you guys need. I appreciate all the voicemails so far. This is the first day of having it, and we already have good ratio. I guess was
That's
that
a
the right
great
word?
ratio.
Yeah, 3. So
I was gonna call. Never mind.
if you're home and bored,
Leave a voicemail. Send a text.
and let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what's on your mind, what problems you're running into, or issues in life. You can't get this certain
We'll
girl
solve
to,
'em.
to pay attention to you. We'll help. But yeah,
That's it. Are we at time? Right.
I think that's it. It's a great episode.
Good times.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yes. Till next time. Thank you. Like, subscribe. Unlike, unsubscribe. Leave a bad comment. All that stuff.
Leave some reviews. Get our ratings up.
1 stars.
We
4
need more
stars.
reviews on all the platforms. Subscribe to the YouTube, folks.
Yes.
Subscribe.
I need that YouTube plaque up here.
Yes, we
dude.
got to get one up here. We need 100K subscribers on
Anthony's
YouTube.
got a plaque. You think they'll send us 2? Do they do that?
If they mess up the Braille, they'll send us another.
That'll work.
I got 4 out of them.
Yeah.
I started giving them away to
Yeah,
people.
here you go. Take this one.
Take this plaque. Pretty sure my cousin's got one hanging up.
Nice.
But yeah, thanks, eyes and ears. It's been real. Until
next time.
Till the old next
as
time.
always, keep pushing and
one love.